everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So yeah, as the title says, I went gluten-free for 72 days. And well, from the beginning, I'll just say that I didn't plan to do this. Like, I've been playing around with my diet, trying to see what works, what doesn't work. I've been trying to build some good muscle. By the way, you should totally follow my gym page, my workout page, my fitness page at Gym Freak. I'm going to leave the name right here for you guys to follow on Instagram. I do daily workout fitness tips, you know. So I have been playing around with my diet, and I just realized that I have not been eating some things. And recently, like 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, I was just reading about gluten diets, gluten-free and everything. And then, like, they listed a couple of things saying that this is not what to eat, this is what to eat. And then I realized that I have not been eating gluten foods for all these months now. And it's so weird because I'm like, I didn't plan to do this. I didn't even know, like, I was gluten-free. But of course, like, there were some symptoms I saw in my body and everything, but I just did not know that I was actually gluten-free for so long. So normally I track my foods in a fitness app and everything I eat. So I used that to know the number of days that I have actually been gluten-free. And as of today, I have been gluten-free for 72 days. Wow. And this gluten-free life, like, I feel so Kim Kardashian right now because she's always talking about gluten, I don't know. So I feel so celebrity-ish. But this gluten-free life, like, it's not really common in Africa, so it's kind of weird. But anyway, first of all, I'm just going to basically tell you guys what a gluten-free diet is. Gluten-free diet, basically, you are eating everything that doesn't have gluten. So if something has gluten, you basically have to stay away from it, which I did unconsciously. But anyway, I'm just going to read to you guys out, like, list of foods that have gluten in them. So basically, list of foods that have gluten in them include wheat, rye, barley, malt, wheat starch, pasta, noodles, breads and pastries, crackers, baked goods like cookies, pies, brownies, cakes, cereal like cornflakes, granola, breakfast foods like pancakes, waffles, French toast, crepes and biscuits, breading like breaded foods, croutons, sauces and gravies like all these salad dressings. Most of the salad dressings you actually get in store. Flour, tortillas, beer. I don't drink beer. So brewer's yeast, even wheat flour, and then apparently some foods may contain traces of gluten. Yeah, there are actually a lot of things that actually have gluten. So, but of course, when we go to the store, sometimes we see some things that they write gluten-free. So after reading up on the gluten life, I realized that unconsciously I went gluten-free and I did not even know. So basically, I'm just going to tell you guys, like, how the gluten-free life has been. So in the gluten-free life, you can still eat rice, you can eat things like potatoes because those do not contain gluten, but things like oats contain gluten. And funny enough, I'm a huge fan of oats, but I haven't had oats in, of course, 72 days. Basically, a gluten-free lifestyle doesn't automatically mean that you are living the healthiest lifestyle. No, that does not mean that. And a gluten-based lifestyle doesn't mean that you are unhealthy. Please, let's not give labels to this. Of course, some people go gluten-free because they realize that maybe they react to gluten in a certain way. Some people get sick because of gluten food, some people get bloated, some people, their digestion gets bad because of gluten. I didn't have any of these problems. I'm just a girl that just likes researching and experimenting with foods. That's all. So some of the benefits I feel of a gluten-free diet, of course, especially if you're someone that reacts to it, is that of course you're going to feel better. But I don't know, but I've noticed that I don't bloat as much as I used to. And now I'm not sure, like, could it be the gluten? I don't know. I don't want to blame anything on gluten because because it's not, doesn't mean I'm not going to eat any gluten. But anyway, yeah, I don't bloat as much presently. I do feel okay. I don't feel weird. Like, I don't feel strange in any way, because I know maybe some people will feel like avoiding all these things, I don't know, might cause something. But I don't feel strange in any way. But of course, I know that my eating, like, I have not eaten like processed foods. Like, it makes me just eat, I mainly eat like real raw foods, like from the market and stuff. Like, yeah, I still take dairy, of course, and eggs and everything. But like, I don't really, like, when I go to the store or supermarket, I don't reach for things like processed flours. I don't reach for things like pasta, spaghetti, you know, all that stuff. Eating gluten-free also makes you like really conscious. Like, it just makes you read the labels of foods more. Like, you're just, I don't know, it's kind of like a discipline. Like, you become disciplined about the kind of food you take. You know, you just read about stuff. Like, a lot of times we don't look at the labels, honestly. We really don't. We just say, oh, okay, we just take it. But now, like, it makes you read and just look at the labels, which is actually a good thing. If you see something you don't like in the label, you drop it off and look for something maybe better and healthier or something. But yeah, basically. And also, that does not mean that you are not eating any baked goods. Like, I bake a lot. Like, I bake a lot. I bake chocolate cakes. I bake bread. I make pancakes. It's just that I use healthier flours like almond flour and coconut flour, and then yeah, basically that's it. But one negative thing I think about the gluten-free diet is that sometimes it's really hard to get in your fibers, and then you kind of like forget about fiber and eating fiber and all that. So and you know, some of these foods like oats give you a lot of fiber and everything, and you're not eating that. So you have to be more conscious about like your fiber intake, like getting in more vegetables, and it has to be like a conscious effort. Like, it doesn't have, like, you can't just forget about it because you're not eating a lot of foods that have fiber. So you have to make a conscious effort to actually eat more fiber, which of course your fruits, your veggies. So a lot of times gluten-free foods can be high in fat, so, and also high in calories. So you also have to count your calories. I am very used to counting my calories and just being careful about what I eat on a daily basis. But for a normal person, it's not that easy to like really know what you are taking into your system every day. So you have to actually be careful about that so that you don't gain weight, because like I said, eating gluten-free does not automatically make you healthy and make you lose weight. It still all depends on your calorie intake, so you have to be careful. But for now, like, the gluten-free lifestyle, which I didn't know I was on, which I did not know I was on anyway, gluten-free lifestyle has been good. I don't know, I've not had any bad thing. Like, my skin is good, actually. My skin is actually at its best. My gut, like, I am taking a lot of fiber normally, so I don't have issues with my gut. Of course, I don't use the toilet. I don't go number 2 as much as I used to. But yeah, I don't fart as much. I don't fart as much as before too, when I think about it. But anyway, yeah, that's it. It's just short, and I just wanted to tell you guys that wow, I just discovered that I have been gluten-free for the past 72 days, and I'm like, oh my god. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, I'm going to definitely share with you guys more and more fitness tips about my new found sexy looking body. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do not forget to like this video, give me a big fat thumbs up, leave a comment for me down below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow my new fitness page, Gym Freak, where I give you daily tips, daily workouts, and everything cool like that. And yeah, I will definitely see you guys in my next YouTube video, so stay tuned. Do I have anything to say? No, so bye.